Hi guys, it's Sam here again from Bargain.hunting.blonde, and I'm super excited to be working on a tag video for you guys. I was tagged by Chic Professor, and I will make sure to link her video down below, but she tagged me in the 5 top luxury goods that I currently have in my collection. And this is a tag that I believe started with Joshua Couture, which I might be saying wrong. And she did it. I watched her video and I watched Chic Professors, and people have had kind of different styles. So I'm gonna do mine with like a bigger category, like my top 5 luxury good kind of categories and kind of what falls in them. Some people have done it by brands, some people have done specific items. I just think everyone kind of has their own taste in how things look, so doing a specific item might not be the best for everyone watching. So let's get started. So first up, I have something that is a luxury good, but is something that people kind of might forget about, but I actually use mine all the time, and it is my Gucci Marmont belt. This is the one with the bigger buckle and with the black leather. So I initially was really hesitant to get this belt because I thought it was really trendy, and even if it is really trendy, it's now been around for like 4 years that people have been constantly wearing them, so I finally decided I wanted one. And of course, when I decided I wanted one, they were next to impossible to find. So I actually looked for it in 4 countries. I was on like 2 wait lists, and then randomly I checked Net-a-Porter, and it was on there in the size I wanted, so obviously I ordered it real quick. But you know, Gucci belts aren't necessarily for everyone, so I would just say a luxury belt in your collection is a great thing to have. I actually have another older Gucci belt that I actually picked up. I don't know if you can see the buckle on that, and it is a gray leather, that I actually picked up at the Gucci outlet. So yes, Gucci outlets do exist. There's not many of them in the US, but there is one in the San Francisco outlets, which are actually in Livermore and nowhere close to San Francisco, but called the San Francisco outlets. So that's where I got this guy, and it was, I want to say, about $200 off retail, which was a great score, and I love it, and I think it's a little much more, actually not just a little, much more understated than the other more popular style of belts. So my second thing that I would say everyone needs in their collection, at least for me, if you're carrying around a laptop, is a work tote. So I have 2 different work totes here. I have one of my latest to my collection, very big. This is the Neverfull GM and the Damier Azur. I love this print. It's definitely one of my favorite prints. I know people are kind of hesitant about the white print, and people have had jean staining issues and stuff like that. And this is my 2nd or 3rd piece in this print. And I've actually never had issues. And I do spray my bags. Like, I'm one of those people who, like, if I can keep a bag looking new for as long as possible, I'm going to do it. So I did spray this, and I haven't had any issues, and I carry it around with me. It's actually a Christmas present from my fiance, which was really nice. And I've been hunting for this, and I tried to buy it in Paris when we got engaged last year, but of course they were out of it with the pink interior, which I just really like with the print. But I know not everyone is into the Neverfull. I'm so into the Neverfull, I have all 3 colors. But some people don't like it, which I don't blame them. So this is another option that I use for work because I'm always switching out because or else they get a lot of wear on them. This is a Mansur Gavriel Tote. It is in the vegetable leather, and this was actually the Camilo color, but it tans out a lot to almost be the same color as the brandy. It has yellow interior and stuff with paper in there to keep its shape. But this is another great bag. It's a lot more reasonable than the Neverfull. It's actually leather, while most of the Neverfull is canvas. And I really just think it's a great bag for everyday use. I also have it in black with the Flama, which is like the red interior. And I really love that one too. So I would just say the second thing you really need to have in your collection, especially if you carry a laptop, is a big work tote. And even if you don't carry a laptop, totes are just honestly so handy. It's not even funny. I use mine all the time if I'm not going to work. So 3rd, I was actually surprised, and when I was thinking, I couldn't really decide exactly what I wanted to put in this video. I had like 10 options. It was like, Sam, you can't do 10, it's a tag of 5. So I actually came up with something that I wear all the time. Like, I wear them a lot to work. I wear them a lot outside of work. I wear them with different outfits. I'm sure you've seen them on my Instagram. Is a pair of designer ballet flats. And I know everyone's like, well, shoes, you wear out shoes a lot. But if you get good quality shoes and you have a good cobbler, you can resole them a lot. And as long as you take care of them by making sure they're not staining, spraying them, they're gonna last you a long time. So these happen to be Chanel. They're the cap toe flat. I think you might be able to see the little CC on there, it's kind of hard. But these are in the very classic colorway. I love these. But you know, there's also Chloe out there, which is a little more reasonable, and you can find the Chloe shoes at Saks Off Fifth. You can find them at the Nordstrom Rack. I love those Lauren flats. I have like 3 or 4 pairs of them and I wear them all the time. I even actually have the Lauren heels. Gucci has their great loafer. I love the Brixton. I have it in 2 colors. You know, just I find flats are something that I can wear every day, while a pair of heels is not something I'm gonna wear every day. And I find that the flats are easily able to be resold and it's not too much of an expense, and they really just are something I use every day. And I've been using them, especially as the weather's gotten nicer, literally like every single day. So next we're on to 4. And I've noticed as I've grown my handbag collection, sold some of the bags I didn't use all the time, that there's just a certain style of bag that I'm really into. And it's not like a specific style, it's more of the functionality of the bag. So let me show you my first one so I can kind of explain to you guys. So there is this. This is the Givenchy Antigona in the medium size. And you can see it is a grained calfskin, I believe. It might actually be goatskin. It's in a color, it's like a navy blue. They call it Midnight. And I love this bag, and why I picked it and just kind of the general style of bag for number 4 is the versatility of the bag. I love that it has top handles. So if you're not a strap person and you like to carry a bag as a true handbag, this one does it. This one also has a strap, which you can wear as a shoulder bag. This particular model isn't long enough to be crossbody, but I do have the mini Antigona, and it is long enough to be a crossbody bag. So my 4th thing is a versatile bag. This bag is big enough you could easily carry it to work. I'm positive it fits my smaller work Dell laptop, which is smaller than a MacBook 13-inch, but a little bit bigger than the 11. Fits in here. I mean, it's got a giant space on the inside. It has a great big zipper and a great big interior, which is also, of course, stuffed with paper. But you can see like the zipper pull has really big teeth, which is really helpful if you're going to use it all the time. And it's just super versatile. The leather with the graining means it's not getting marked all the time. Just a versatile bag that can be carried 10 different ways is invaluable to me. So that's why this one kind of makes the cut. I also, when I was thinking about it, thought about another bag similar. This is my Celine belt bag. It is different than the one in my London haul, as this is the mini bag, not the micro. So it's actually now the biggest bag, but there used to be a small. And it's not on here, but it does have a strap, as you can see, and it's got the handle, and it's just super versatile. Again, the grained leather is just gonna allow you basically to be pretty hard on this bag, which is great. It's got his back zipper pocket, which I know a lot of people love because then they can put their phone in here without having to open this front flap, which some people find difficult. I don't really, maybe I'm just used to it now. But again, number 4, a super, super versatile handbag. And lastly, is something that I believe everyone should have in their collection, and I have been using a lot recently. And that is what I consider to be the classic bag. So this is a little unclassic as it is a Chanel flap, but it is a vintage Chanel flap, so it's a little different than what most people have. And it is the initial Diana flap bag. So I know a couple years ago, maybe 2 or 3 now, Chanel re-released this bag, but this is actually one from 1992, so it and I are almost the same age. And as you can see, it's held up really, really well. Not a lot of wear, even though it is a really old bag. So I think number 5 for me would be having a classic in your collection. I mean, this is a bag that I don't ever plan on getting rid of. It's something that if I have daughters, you know, I want to pass on to them. I use it all the time. It can go from day to night. It's just one of those really amazing bags. And it's got the classic, you know, Chanel strap, and I just love it. But then again, Chanel can be kind of pricey. So there's other classics that I was thinking of. I think, you know, you do have your classic Speedy. This is a Speedy 30. Again, apparently these are like, I think this might actually be my only 2 Demi Resort bags, and they both made it in this video. But the Speedy is a great classic. This is the 30. It is not the bandolier, so it does not have the stripe and the strap. I would say this or the bandolier are both really classic. Everyone thinks of them. When they think of them, they think of Louis Vuitton. And I just think that there's something to be said about a classic bag. This bag has a good resale value if, you know, you're one of those people who thinks cycle in and out of your collection. It's just one of those things that you just kind of keep around forever and never goes out of style. And with some of the more trendy bags, you never know what is going to be in style and what isn't going to be in style. And I really think it's important to have something that you want to have for the rest of your life in your collection. So that would be my last and number 5. Thank you so much to Chic Professor for tagging me. If you guys liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'd also love it if you'd follow me on Instagram and Facebook, which I have linked below in the description box. Thank you guys, and I will see you on my next video.